Hello everybody, welcome to another exciting After Effects CS6 tutorial. My name is Buddy Blackford, and today I'm going to go over introduction to text with you guys. I was going to go over something harder in this tutorial, but my phone rang earlier and I went to go pick it up and answer it, but I picked up a pack of Pop-Tarts and tried to answer that instead, so I decided to stick with something a bit easier today, because I had to wake up really early and I must not be fully there with it. So hopefully this tutorial doesn't suck, and we'll see. So I'm just going to go over this character panel here with you, and we're going to just figure out what everything means on it, and then also this paragraph panel here. So to make sure that you have these open, come over to Window and make sure you have character selected and paragraph. I don't know why mine's not checked, but it's over here anyway, so it's there. Now you can also set your workspace up here to the text, which is basically what I already had. But this is the text workspace, and I use a lot of text in my work, so it's good to know what's how to use your text properly. And later on I'll go over some cool stuff with you and rules so you don't use your text and it looks like shit, I guess. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I did. So, So I'm just gonna grab this character panel and bring it right into the center. And I'll zoom in on this for you with the screen recording software, and I'll just go over everything right now. We'll see what's going on. So you've got your font family right here, and it just has all the fonts that you have installed and the fonts that came with After Effects. If you select your text here and click on the font family and press down or up or whatever, it will scroll through the different families so you can see easily. And that's always something that I like to have on a program. I hate when you gotta click on it and then font, and then like you can't scroll through like your different families. You would have to go here and check, and it's just easier to use the up and down buttons. Now here we have the font style, which this type of text has, or this type of font has a bunch of different styles here. So you got your bolds, and then light is the opposite of bold. So regular is the normal, and then you got your italics and everything like that. So if you don't know what bold and italic and all that stuff is, you need to take a computer class, and that's probably like the first thing you'll learn. Over here we have the eyedropper tool, and you can use that to select different colors pretty much on anything. So if you roll over whatever and there's a color to it, you can select that for your font color. Right here we have the fill and stroke colors. The fill is on the top here, and you just click it, and then you can use the color picker to pick, or you can use this eyedropper to pick, or you can manually enter in these colors here. And here's the color code where you can enter that in, or you can enter in the RGB values or HSB. So I'm going to hit cancel because I want mine to be black. Now in the back here is the stroke color. If you click on it, it brings it to the front, and then you can click on it to activate, and then I can put a stroke around it, and you can see that around the edge of the text there is a line, and that is called the stroke, and I made it red so you can see that. So I'm going to hit cancel. And then this little button right here, if you click on it, if you put a stroke on, I'm going to do that real quick, and then you hit this button right here, it is no stroke color. So if you click on it, it'll put it back to nothing. Right here is the fast way to set things from black and white. So it's basically an eyedropper tool that you would put on black or white. So use that if you just need to go to those two colors real quick. Now right here is your font size. If you click on it, there are some basic font sizes, or you can type your own in, or you can scrub on the timeline or on the panel here to get different font sizes. Over underneath the font size here is the kerning, and what that is the space between two characters. So you want to adjust that every once in a while to make sure that your letters are spaced correctly, and it's one of the rules of typography that you want to know how to use your kerning correctly. We have the leading here, which is, I'll just show you the kerning real quick. I'll just scroll through. If you click on this drop down menu, you get metrics, optical, and then a bunch of presets, or you can manually move back and forth, and you can see there how that works. Now this section here is leading, and that's the space between your lines of text. So if I move this, that's how leading works. So there, we got that there. And this section right here is tracking, and you can see how the tracking works. It's almost like kerning, so you can almost use them kind of in the same kind of way. Now the second section here is for the stroke. Now if I put a stroke on some of this text, let's not do red because that's annoying. Do purple or something like that. You can see that the stroke is kind of like barely visible, so you increase it at this section here. Oh, I gotta have it selected. That's why I wasn't doing it. There you go. Now you can do that. And then this is the stroke style, and there are different kind of styles going on here. So you got the fill over the top of the stroke over the fill, and then all fills over strokes, and all strokes over fills. The next section here has to do with like the size of your text and everything like that. So this is the vertical scale. So if I do that, it's gonna make my text get taller. And this is the horizontal scale here. Makes your text wider. This section is the baseline shift. So if I wanted to like put a number up or a text up higher, I could do that. And this section here is for Asian writing. I think it's called sume, but I'm not totally sure. But I'll show you what it does, but you don't have to worry about it if you're not using Asian text. But here's what it does. It's kind of like kerning, but I never used Asian text before, so I don't use that section. And then we've got our fake bold here. I'll select these. Here's our fake bold, and then our fake italic. And most of the time you want to use the text styles here instead of using the fake italic that it has, because they are made to look that way on purpose, and they look better because it fits the style of the text. Like individually, it was made to be like that. Now your third one here is all caps, which you almost never want to use because it's not graphically pleasing and it feels like you're yelling at people. We've got the small caps here, which might be okay if you have a regular, if we go like this and you have a regular caps, but use it sparingly also. We've got the superscript and subscript here, which I'll show you that. There you go. And then subscript is below. So that's everything on the character panel. Now let's head over here to the paragraph panel, Actually, we'll do the paragraph panel in another tutorial because it's already about 10 minutes in on this one. So let's continue on into another tutorial, and I'll see you guys at that one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.